Kiva clenches her teeth and grunts as she drags Xander's unconscious body down the cave pathway. The sounds of the pursuing wraiths echo off the walls, along with the clamoring of their armor. This sends chills through Kiva's spine. Her eyes shift quickly in the dark to decipher the fastest way out of the cave tunnel system. Her horse-like gears twitch when she hears rushing waters. So she follows the sound's direction further into the darkness. After traveling several feet, Kiva comes across a small chamber with a single lit torch on a divide between two passages to choose from. Kiva takes a deep breath and ponders on taking the torch to see better in the dark. She knows she is at a disadvantage in carrying the item since she has to lug Xander around. Kiva is not sure how to carry both Xander and the torch. She tries to see if she can lift him in a fireman's carry to free up one of her hands. Due to Xander's 7-foot stature and weight, she isn't strong enough to lift him properly. Kiva hastily comes up with a new plan. She lays Xander's head on her shield to protect him, then quickly takes the rope they have and creates a makeshift harness around her shoulders and waist. She quickly does the same to Xander, including a loop around the handle of her shield so it will move with him as he slides on the ground. Kiva grabs the torch and with a grunt, using the muscles of her legs and leaning forward, she drags Xander behind her with less effort than dragging him under his arms like before. She takes the path that has the sound of water louder. When she arrives at an opening where moonlight shines down on a small ledge, the sound of water roars and her heart sinks. The small ledge hangs above a tall waterfall. Kiva can barely see the rushing waters below even with the torch. When she looks up, she can see a steep climb to another cave entrance above to try and escape. Kiva turns and looks back down the tunnel she just came from and wonders if she should double back and take the other path. The wraith howls suddenly sound as if they are getting closer.
I can't fight those things without Xander,
she says to herself, knowing fighting the undead creatures alone would be deadly. Kiva looks down at the rushing waters below, then back up at the other cave entrance several feet up, and lastly down the tunnel where she can see the glowing red and gold eyes of the wraiths under their hoods, heading in her direction. Kiva tosses the torch aside and takes a deep breath and moves to the edge of the ledge. The wraith's thermal vision sees the two Centurion auras go off the ledge. Soon after they arrive on the ledge, they can hear a faint splash sound. The lead wraith peers down into the darkness at the swirling waters.
We must inform Lady Morgana that the female paragon has leapt into the waters below.
The leader of the wraiths says, and the 6 wraiths about face in unison and head back into the passageway of the cave. Once the wraiths are gone, Kiva releases an enormous sigh of relief and grits her teeth as her grip on the rock face slips for a moment. Xander dangles a few feet under her. Using most of her strength, Kiva slowly climbs the rock face to the next cave opening. Because of Xander's added weight, it makes the climb more exhausting and treacherous. Once Kiva reaches the next entrance, she weakly climbs up onto its ledge. She struggles for a moment, but manages to pull Xander up, who in turn falls on top of her with all of his weight.
Oh, I'm through kicking his butt when he wakes up,
Kiva says in a muffled voice from underneath Xander.